everybody, and welcome back to another
Hey.
episode of Theory of Anything.
Yes.
Our yearly episode.
Oof.
We haven't we haven't recorded in a long time, and I think life just gets in the way. And Ford has been putting off this episode, so it's
Yeah, that's the main problem, I think.
What?
Yeah.
maybe
It's laid at my door, is it?
I've been excited
It's
for this
a-
episode, but I
we
think
sh-
Ford hasn't.
We could call it that long-awaited episode that Ford has put together, or will be about to lead us in.
Yeah, sure. See if the preparation lives up to how long it took us to get
Yeah.
around to it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No
Everything comes to he who waits,
Yeah.
and she who waits,
pressure. Exactly.
and they who wait.
Yes. For anyone new, my name is Devon. I am your host, along with Dad / Andy / whatever, I can't remember.
Yeah. Paps.
Perhaps it's
There's
the one.
another name. Yeah,
then-
that's the one.
I also have my other co-host, Ford.
Hello.
Hey, welcome.
I don't get as big an intro then. Okay.
You've only got one name.
We've got 3 subtitles
Yeah.
now.
Today we've got a episode feature segment that we will get to in due course, presented by Ford. So that's something to look forward to. But in the meanwhile, have we got anything in the news for anything news feed?
And now it's time for Anything Newsfeed.
Wow. Yes. I guess there's been quite a lot happened since we were last podcasting, but we can't cover everything. So should we just pull a few things out the air?
The
Yes.
new year.
The new year. Well, only I think
Yeah,
it was
New Year.
yeah, since the new year.
Mhm.
Now, our last episode we did it was a review of David Bowie music, wasn't it? Album.
Yeah.
Let's Dance. That's right. So it's been.
Feels like
Several
ages
things.
ago.
I guess one of the big events really might be considered, for me anyway, as an avid Oscar-nominated Best Picture movie collector. We've had the Oscars
Oh,
have happened. Yes. I
Did
don't know
anyone
if
Did anyone get punched this time?
No, I think everybody survived
Oh.
unbruised. Yeah.
Very nice.
No, there wasn't any real controversy, I don't think, if I'm remembering
Cena?
it correctly.
didn't he walk out naked in front of everyone or something?
Oh,
Oh, really? Oh, my goodness.
I can't remember that. We need to check that out, don't we?
Yeah, check that out.
If that did
Someone look
happen.
that up.
I'll pass, I think. Thanks.
I have to be honest. I didn't watch it live or recorded, but obviously tried to catch up with the headlines, as in who won what. But
Oh, you walk out naked onto a stage and you still don't make the headlines. That's
well, I'm saying I didn't read those headlines. Maybe
Oh.
somebody else did. Obviously, Devon did.
That's what I heard about, to be honest.
that's the only reason you watched, was it?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think he was presenting the Oscar for Best Costume Design or something like that. So as a joke, he came out naked. Very
I
funny,
see.
hilarious bit, right?
Top quality stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
comedy genius.
Very
that
good.
That was controversial.
But I'm not seeing that as a headline anywhere.
John Cena naked.
Yeah. You think it would be quite a headline thing, wouldn't you?
Maybe it was just a daydream of Devon's.
Maybe.
So, is there anything else that happened apart from nude actors?
Well, some people won awards.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Nice.
I mean, my favourite category obviously is the Best Picture category, so I tend to focus on that. Are you aware of all the films that were nominated for Best Picture?
I know, obviously, Barbie and Oppenheimer, but apart from that, no.
Yeah, there was 10 altogether.
Wow.
Shall I quickly mention them, and then
Yeah.
I'm not going to give a review of every one, but there's a few on here I haven't seen yet.
Okay.
So Oppenheimer was the winner. Obviously, that was very well known now. Then the other nominees included American Fiction, which I haven't yet seen, Anatomy of a Fall, which I have seen, and I think might have gathered some publicity for the fact that it's a foreign language film. So very rarely do foreign language films get nominated as Best Picture. But having said that, one did win it, didn't it, the other year?
That was that Lighthouse one, was it?
No, it was. No. Oh goodness me!
Oh, it's a Parasite.
Parasite. Yeah.
Yeah,
How
okay.
back was that? I'm looking on my shelf, but I couldn't see it. It must be at the other end of the shelf, and I can't see that far. Yeah. So apart from the obvious exception being a Parasite, which is again was the North Korean, no, South Korean film, wasn't it?
Yes, yes.
So yeah, Anatomy of a Fall, very good French language courtroom drama, really. But anyway, enough said about that. Barbie, plenty have been said about that. Holdovers, I haven't yet seen, which is getting some good reviews, or did have. Killers of a Flower Moon, which I did see. Very good film. Quite long, though, very long, but it was very good.
Yes, yes.
Meister, I haven't seen. Past Lives, did see, very good. Poor Things, weird, but good. Stop me if you want me to comment on any of these. And the last one, which I only saw a few weeks ago, was Zone of Interest, which I thought was amazing. It was a very powerful film. Basically, set in a domestic home next door to the Auschwitz concentration camp, the home of the Goebbels, was it? I think the senior officer in charge of the concentration camp, and it was all about his domestic life. You didn't ever see anything, all the horror of what was happening over the wall, but you often heard things from over the wall, which was quite horrific, but a very powerful film.
Yeah. So do you think Oppenheimer should have won after all that?
On the whole, yes. I think it's a worthy winner, yeah. I haven't gone back to watch it a second time yet, but I do want to. It's a very talky film. Lots of talking heads. Did you guys see it?
I did, yes.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
I loved it.
No.
It's great.
Yeah?
Yeah. Can't wait to see it again. But it's only on platforms where you can't watch it for free.
Yeah.
I think.
Maybe we could review it on our podcast.
Yeah, I could do. I've got so many thoughts.
So that was that, really.
I mean, I was surprised that Barbie didn't win anything. Well, not Best Picture anyway. I mean, that was the biggest one of the year, surely.
Well, yeah, it was okay.
Okay,
I wasn't a big fan of Barbie film. Yeah.
I've not seen it, but yeah, okay.
I mean, it's got a good overall message to it.
Yeah, but most films do these days, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, it could be misconstrued as being a teenage girl film, or even a younger than a teenage girl film, but some of the themes were quite above that, really, in terms of who it was being aimed at, age-wise.
I do want to see it, but I think it's all I know about it is it's very preachy on the feminism front. But that's all I know about it, really. Apparently, Margot Robbie's production company is doing a Sims film soon.
Oh, that would be interesting, wouldn't it?
I don't know. I mean, how do you make that film?
Your wife would enjoy that, I think.
Well, quite both of our wives, in fact.
Yeah.
Is there
other than
anything
that,
else?
I don't think there's much else to say about the Oscars. Yeah, about the nudity and the prizes, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's all we care about.
Jolly good.
Should we stay on the cinema theme to talk about the next thing you suggested we talk about?
Yeah, forward.
Which I'm very happy to talk about, and that is the film June 2. Would one of you like to tell the rest of us how we saw that?
Cinema.
Yeah.
Well, we all got together, didn't we? And we all went to see the sequel to Dune.
It was a good night out, I think.
It was a late one. By the time we got out of the cinema, I think it was about 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
It was the last showing. I think we were the last people in the cinema.
They were waiting to lock up, weren't they, when we came out?
It's a long film.
Yeah. And then we stood in the car park for half an hour talking about it. Yeah.
Very good night.
Thoughts? What were your thoughts?
I thought I didn't think it was quite as cinematic as the first one. I did enjoy it. They obviously changed a few plot points that because I'm a bit of a fan of the books, so they rubbed me up the wrong way. But apart from that, I think it was pretty good. Yeah. I quite enjoyed how they bigged up. I don't know if we don't want to do spoilers or not, but I enjoyed what they did with Paul, basically. Yeah, I thought it was quite a lot good.
It's interesting that the next film, so episode 3, if you like, is titled June Messiah, which you're definitely seeing that, aren't you, from the whole plot of the second film?
Yeah.
Without getting too spoilery, I did like what they did with Paul, but I think they did it too fast, so it didn't make too much sense. But apart from that, I really enjoyed the film.
Okay. What do you mean? His transition from nearly being killed by the Fremen to being worshipped by the Fremen?
Yes, but also his attitude toward being worshipped. You got the impression at the very beginning in most of it he's not really on board, but then all of a sudden he flicks and he's all into being praised.
He knows that if you're going to do it, he's going to have to go full-hearted into it, go the whole hog. So it looks like he's is like loving it, but
Yeah.
he's just really leaning into it, because if he doesn't lean into it, it's not going to work at all.
I kind of wish we got a bit more sort of interplay between maybe him and Cheney, sort of describing his feelings around that, though, because from the outside observer, we don't get a lot of his thoughts, and then he's all of a sudden into it. I think it's that's the problem. I didn't feel what he was feeling.
Very reminiscent of Anakin Skywalker's transition in the other direction.
Yeah,
Uh,
the 3 films weren't quite enough. Yeah, could have done with another one.
Oh dear, we won't open that
Kind of was.
chestnut
Yeah.
a can of chestnuts. Yeah.
Anyway, that's my
actually, a can of worms is very appropriate for the topic.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Well, I've got a little bit of news on June 2. Is only yesterday evening I went and watched it again.
Oh yeah.
So, but on IMAX this time, and I have to say it was probably the most glorious IMAX experience I've ever experienced.
Oh, really? So
not so much because of the visuals, yes, stunning, but because of the audio. Yeah. Absolutely, I was blown away by it. The best IMAX film I've ever seen. Probably better than the first June movie. Yeah, otherwise known as June 1. Yeah, the first June film, which I also saw in IMAX. They do lend themselves so well to it.
I do love the deep throat chanting they do.
That top.
Exactly that.
Yeah, was that quite good? It wasn't bad, was it?
That was pretty good.
Yeah. No, and the music, the score is incredible.
Yeah.
It really is. Yeah. I just sat after the film had finished, and it was quite well attended. Actually, I bet there was nearly 200 people in there. IMAX, and we're talking now 4 weeks into release period.
Compared to when we saw it, there's like 5 other people in the cinema.
Yeah, we saw it virtually alone, but for 4 weeks on, I was watching it with 200 people.
Wow.
Yeah, thanks.
Roughly, in a much bigger screen. Obviously, IMAX screen holds a lot more people, but I was very pleasantly surprised to see how many people were still interested to see it, and I still want to go and see it again. To be honest,
must be making good numbers then.
Yeah, brilliant.
I think it was still at number 1 in the take-ins chart last week, so
nice.
Perhaps another film we might want to review in future.
Yes, I'm also, my side note, I'm hoping for the next film that Channy becomes less whiny and mopey and actually wants to get help, Rather than being like, oh, everything you do is wrong. You're not being a Messiah, so that's wrong. Now you're being a Messiah, and that's wrong, and I'm going to be moping and go off.
Just stomp off in a mood and catch the next worm.
Catch the next worm. So that's what I'm hoping for, because I think her character could be a lot deeper rather than just being moody all the time.
Well, that was spoilers for the book. That was one of the things that I was annoyed about, that they changed her character on, because she's one of his biggest supporters in the book. But in the film, she's the only one who's against him, which is kind of weird, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, it's trying to play for that like heartthrob kind of
interpersonal drama.
Yeah, hard done by.
The long game as well, because it's multiple films. She's got to go away for her to come back, and all this kind of thing. So
yeah,
okay.
I guess.
But, I'd love to watch it again.
I mean, I don't want to reveal too much, but watching it the second time, I think I could see it being set up that she and the other princess, who's played by, what was her name?
It's Princess Irulan.
Yeah, you can't remember the actress's name.
I don't know.
Well known. I could see them two come into blows, is what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Florence Pugh?
Yeah,
Florence Pugh, yes, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think those two will come to blows in the third film?
I don't want to...
It's inevitable. I don't think you can spoil it forward, because the books aren't the same.
They're not, apparently, are they?
Well, we're speculating, aren't we? We're just giving our thoughts and speculations.
Yeah.
If we're talking about the next film, apart from you having read the whole... How many books are there?
Oh, there's quite a few. I've only read like 3.
Okay.
3. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Anyway, can we cut that short? Because I've just thought of something else I wanted to mention.
Great.
I've just 3/4 of the way through listening to the audiobook Ready Player One again.
Oh, finally.
Having already listened to it, completed it, and then went back to the beginning and listened to it again. So
Wow, is it that
Pretty
good?
second time round, it was that good, and it's all I've been listening to for the last month whilst driving around in my vehicle. So very, very good. I was impressed. What's your thoughts on the Ready Player One audiobook versus the film?
And my thoughts very
Yeah.
strongly for the book. The film does not compare. Also,
No.
FYI, the second book doesn't compare either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my brother had told me that as well. Yeah,
But no, I love the second Ready Player One. They're all 80s references, and it's
Yes.
heavy on the references. So I obviously don't get most of it, but I enjoy it a lot.
Yeah.
It leans very much into gamer culture, a bit of film cultures in there. It's all good stuff.
Absolutely.
Yes.
What about you, Devon?
I know nothing of the book.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, I watched the film, and it's just like this light-hearted action film, I suppose. Doesn't challenge anything or do anything special, I don't think. I would be interested in the book.
I feel like something like maybe films can't get away with references very, very well. It reminds me of the Space Jam, the new one, the new release one.
Yeah.
I forget who it stars, but they just throw a bunch of references in that, and it doesn't come off very well. I don't think.
No.
Yeah. But I think this book, very well done.
And it goes back to that old adage, isn't it? If you're going to read a book or watch the film, which to do first, which forms the least disappointment. And I think probably seeing the film first is a good indication as to whether you want to read the book. And then when you do read the book, you're going to be pleasantly surprised versus doing it the other way around when often you're disappointed.
But then you risk getting put off the entire franchise. Like, I've had no interest in reading Ready Player One because the film was just a bit meh.
Yeah, but you'd be disappointed by the film if you'd read the book, or in my case, listened to the book. Yeah. But very impressed, and it's read by why can't I remember names today?
Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton, yeah, who was the actor who played Wesley Crusher in Next Generation Star Trek. Yeah, with a much more mature voice in the reading of Ready Player One, as you'd imagine. Yeah. I think that's all I'm going to say about that.
Cool. Did you have a favorite part or anything?
Well, I've said how good it is, but I think I found a few flaws in the plot and in the writing. He references the well-known phrase, "My God, it's full of stars." Yeah,
from 2001: Space Odyssey.
Exactly, that's what I said. But in the book, he uses that, "My God, it's full of stars," and then, as he does with other references, it is written, references it to the 2010 film that's the sequel to 2001.
Oh boy!
But bearing in mind the 80s culture of it, I need to watch 2010 again because the 2001 film released in 1968, whereas 2010 film, its sequel, I think probably was around somewhere in the 80s. But does that line appear in the sequel? It definitely appears in the original 2001, but I'm not sure if it appears in the sequel. It may well appear in both, you see, which is why he went for the reference from 2010, not the reference from 2001.
Does that count as a plot hole?
Yeah, it's not much of a plot hole, is it?
Well, no, that was a mistake. Other plot holes I haven't got time to go into, but they're just some weird things about characters whose avatars died, and then do they get all their gear back and stuff like that.
I see.
On some occasions it seems to happen, and on other occasions it doesn't. There was some reference to losing all your experience points if you died, much like you do on Minecraft, and all your gear. But then on other occasions, characters were respawning with the same levels and things like that. I might be wrong on that as well, but I wasn't wrong on the first thing, was I? Let's move on, shall we? Yeah. Sorry, I'm taking too long on this.
We're quite far in already. All right, so shall we go on to our main subject of the day?
And now it's time for Ford's Chosen Subject.
Okay, so I rather naively decided to attempt to host a role-playing game with you guys today. For those of you who do not know, this is a game that mostly takes place in your imagination. That I, as the gaming master, will provide structure and story form to, and rules, I suppose. Any questions? Does that all make sense?
Yeah, lots, because I'm one of those who do not know and never having done this before. I think you've both done this before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I've never DM'd before or game mastered before, but this is I've played it plenty.
This is going to be a very basic version.
But my first question was going to be: do I have to put on any silly voices?
Yes.
Or wear any funny clothes?
Do you have any funny clothes?
If you have
No.
to hand, then you might not work.
Just to enter into the spirit of
Exactly.
things.
Yeah.
But I do have to use funny voices. You should have told me.
I personally never use funny voices.
Oh, come on.
No.
Okay.
All right.
Not that much too.
Well, I'll try my best. I can't even remember what character. Did you give us a choice? Go on, explain to the listener what we've done so far versus what we're about to do.
Okay, so far I've basically asked you guys what kind of a character do you want to play, and perhaps I gave you a list of I don't know, generic it's generic stereotypes basically, and you said you wanted to be a smarty guy, and Devon said he wanted to be a brawny guy. Basically,
That's right.
so that's a good combo, to be fair. Brains and brawn.
Are we working together or against each other?
That's up to you.
Oh
But Ford's not
Def-
playing. He's a DM.
no,
Yeah.
it's me and Devon against the world, or me and Devon against each other.
So basically, what I'm going to do is tell you what's happened, and then you guys sort of decide what to do. And the best thing you can do is say something like, "Can I do etc." or "What does my character think about etc." Something like that. You know, what do I know about this?
Yep.
So yeah, ask a lot of questions if it helps.
Okay,
But yeah, you happy?
I think.
Very.
But so I've been told whether I'm a wizard or a knight or whatever. But we don't choose that now.
No, I've done all the character, very minimal amounts of character work for you. I'm going to tell you what's what, and I'm afraid I've decided not to do well. So D&D has a bit of a dicey past, and a lot of Christians struggle with Dungeons and Dragons because it has magic and all this good stuff. So I've opted to go for a role-playing game that is a sci-fi based instead.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Hence,
Excellent.
if you're watching this on YouTube, you should now see a outline of a spaceship.
I wondered if that's what that was. I couldn't really tell.
No,
Yeah. Okay.
I thought it was a spaceship.
Is that a comment on my art abilities?
Yeah.
Okay. You'll probably be able to tell when I want you to do a particular thing because I'll probably be dragging you along as the gaming master.
Don't
Just
resist
FYI.
too much because you kind of ruin the game for everyone.
Yeah.
Don't resist. Just do what I'm told.
You can be imaginative, but don't resist too much because then
Okay.
Ford's plan is a bit haywire.
Yeah.
All right. So, Paps, you are Science Officer Sparky, and Devon.
Make
Oh,
notes.
yeah.
shall
I mean, you
I'll
can
make
if you want.
notes. Yeah. Enter into it.
This is good. Okay.
Yeah.
And Devon, you are Corporal Deadhead.
Yeah.
I was going to call you Sparky Paps and Deadhead Devon, but it sounded a bit too personal. I feel like calling you Deadhead Devon's a bit harsh. Okay. You two are crew members of spaceship HMS Sonic Wave. The crew of 10 have been running convoy missions protecting trade ships from the last month, and you are on your way back to Earth for some R&R. While flying past an asteroid field, Science Officer Sparky detects a ship distress beacon from inside the field.
Ooh.
The captain has the ship move into range and orders Sparky to scan for life forms, but you get no distinct readings. There could be 1, there could be 20. You can't tell. The captain turns to you and says, "Sparky, take Corporal Deadhead, beam over there and check it out. See if there are any survivors or gear we can salvage and get back here." Okay, so that's the setup. Any questions?
But sir, is there any life support over there? Do I need
Oh,
my
okay.
helmet?
The roleplay started a bit too early for me. Deadhead Devon, you are a space jock equipped with a battle... Oh, sorry.
I know that, but
You-
do I need my helmet?
Yes.
Okay.
The roleplaying hasn't started yet.
Oh, sorry.
You're setting the scene still.
I'm still... Okay. Deadhead Devon, you are a space jock equipped with battle armor, giving you +2 to armor, a license-free assault rifle, +5 to attack rolls, a Crocodile Dundee-style knife, and a pulse grenade.
Oh,
Yeah,
Wow.
you only get one grenade though.
Oh.
You don't think ahead too hard. Sparky Paps, You are equipped with a legally trademark-free tricorder.
Tricorder, yeah.
Yeah, and a medium pack. Oh, sorry. It says medium. I meant medi.
Medipack.
A medipack and a phaser.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just a phaser. It's my
Yeah.
only weapon, yeah.
Yeah, you get plus 3 to attack rolls.
That sounds very Star Trekky.
Is
Yeah,
it only like plus for investigation or anything?
The tricorder gives you plus 7 to tech stuff.
Whoa, plus 7?
Well, he's a bit nerfed because obviously you've got a grenade, you've got a rifle, you've got the armor. You know, you got to give the science guy something.
Yeah, that's a big.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Okay.
We blue shirts need all the help we can get.
So I was going to start with us beaming you over, but do you want to start when we're still on the bridge then? Is that what this is going?
No. Beat me up.
Okay. The two of you beam over to the derelict ship into a large, bright room filled with all manner of trees and shrubs. Hang on, I'm just going to do something on the map.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Oh, look.
Whoa.
What are they? Oh,
The Green
they're
Army Men.
leaves.
Yeah, the right room.
Oh, I thought they were leaves.
Oh, okay.
There's Commandos, yeah.
For listeners on YouTube, you should be able to see stuff. But for those of you who are just listening on the podcast, we'll try and do it as visually free as possible.
So
But
these two green army men are Mia and Devon,
I
are
think
they?
you're the one with the metal detector.
yeah.
Yeah.
At the bottom.
No, at the top.
Yeah. Oh, at the top. Okay.
Yeah, with a weird disky thing at the end of a stick.
Oh, okay.
Okay. The room is well lit, and there are no signs of trouble. At the end of the room, you see 2 doors. The weird squares are
I can see
doors.
the doors, yeah.
Okay, good. And you have helmets on if you like.
Okay.
What do you do?
Can we check an air reading of the atmosphere to see if I need my helmet on?
Do you want to roll for that, or do you want to perhaps ask the guy with the science gear to roll for that?
Use the tricorder. We're working together then, me and Devon, yeah? So
I mean,
it's in our interest. What does the number 7 mean? Below?
that's the room reference. It's not relevant just yet, but it might be if you do certain things.
And do we need to know what that funny picture in the middle is? The contraption.
You recognise it as a O2 unit.
So that was counted as one of my questions, did it?
Yes, but you don't have a limited supply of questions, so feel free.
Ask as many questions you want. You didn't have to go for it.
Okay. Oh, this is good, isn't it? Yeah, right. Well, so we use a tricorder, Devon, to check the atmosphere on the other side of one of the doors, do you think? Or should we investigate this room a bit more first? What are those? Are they plants or something?
You recognise they're all plants, yes.
Yeah, so is this some kind of biosphere, is it?
Trees and shrubs, I described it as.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you want to check the atmosphere? Do you want to roll for it then, would you?
Yeah, is that me then?
Well, Devon's going to do it, but yes.
Yeah, let me just zoom in on the dice so that I can see what's happening. Yeah,
very good. He's going to roll his D20.
Oh, what's happening?
What's happening?
14.
So,
but I get a +7, do I?
You do indeed, which is well over. So generally, if you're going to do something, 20 is like the best you can do. So you've rolled better than the best, basically.
Okay. 14 plus 20 is 21, yeah. No, 40 plus 7 is 21.
Very good, yes.
Thank you.
You can generally assume that if you roll 1, you've failed, absolutely. And anything that happens after that is because you failed. So if you were to say, I want to check the room, and I say that's a perception check, and you roll a 1, and I tell you you didn't see anything, it's because you rolled badly. It's not because there's nothing there. Just FYI. Okay. So yeah, your tricorder beeps away, and you find that you've the atmosphere is fine. You're good to go.
We can go. But are we wearing helmets? Did you say anyway?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Since Devon insisted.
So it didn't really matter if what the atmosphere was on the other side of the door, really, did it?
Well, now you know.
A vacuum, we might have been blasted into space if it was a vacuum, wouldn't it?
Good point.
Yeah.
I say.
Oh, I've got.
Who are you talking to? Let's just bash through that door and go gun ho.
Does it matter which door though? Let me go back on the
closest
map.
one.
Yeah.
That's what I say. And I get my gun out ready.
Yeah. You go first then, yeah? Burst
Are you
through
happy
the
with
door.
that decision?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Okay. I'm
So
right behind you.
So we rolled.
So you go.
I'm not going to hear what the roll was for. But it's okay.
The door opens so when you get close to it, so you don't need to bash anything.
Oh, okay.
Do you enter?
Yes, I run in,
okay.
aiming my gun
Great.
at the corners of the
All
room.
guns
Clear
not
area.
blazing. Yeah.
Are you
I'm right
preparing?
behind.
Behind. Okay.
Yes, I'm preparing.
Okay.
He's weapons drawn. Yeah.
As you open the door, you see a dark hall. There's clearly been a struggle here. Equipment strewn at the hall. Strewn at the hall. What? I'm just going to say across the hall. And there are scratch marks all over the walls, which has destroyed the wall lights.
Oh.
What kind of beast could have done this? Some animal. Right, Sparky? Hello?
Yes.
Is
Yeah.
this thing on?
Oh, you're talking to me. I thought you were
Anyone here?
asking the. I thought you were asking the dungeon master a question.
What
Yeah,
dungeon
I'm here.
master? It's supposed to here.
Oh, is it? Yes, it looks terrible.
Very good.
I've forgotten your name. Oh,
So,
Deadhead, was it?
yeah, Corporal Deadhead.
Corporal Deadhead. Got to write that down.
So you hear some creaks and shuffles from your left. Just FYI. And there's sorry, you can't really see them very well. There's some doors, by the way.
Oh, is there? Is a door up? Is there? A
You
door down?
you see a door on your left and a door on the right and a door across from you at the end.
Yeah.
Yes,
So shuffle's coming from through that door.
on your left.
Okay.
At the top.
Should we use the tricorder again?
If you want. Yeah.
Oh, also there are consoles across on the walls every now and then as well. Just FYI.
Okay, but it's not very well lit. Not very well lit in here, is it?
Not in this room, no.
We haven't
Turn the
got a
lights on.
torch, have we? Oh yeah, search for the light switch.
You do? Do you want to roll for that, or should I just tell you that it's not going to work? The lights are actually broken in this room, so
Okay. All right. We won't
you
waste
fix
time.
lights?
We'll roll the dice then.
you're also equipped with lights. Why not? The spacesuits you're wearing have lights. Shall we say?
Okay.
Yeah.
So we think there's a sound above us on the map.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Coming from a possible room behind a door. Okay.
Do you hear that?
Do you think that-
I hear shuffling.
I do, yeah. Maybe we should use a tricorder for search for signs of life this time.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
Shall I roll for you?
Yeah, let's do that.
Do you have to do it
Yeah.
in any particular area? Are you doing it in that area, or is it the entire thing?
Let's say your character would, in the process of doing this, would connect to the console. Shall we?
Oh,
Yeah. So
use the
you
console, yeah.
you'd hack into it with your tricorder or whatever, and
Okay.
that's how you'd know. Maybe we'll
Yeah.
say that.
Let's
All
find
right.
out.
Okay. So do you want to roll for that? Very good.
Well, oh, that's good. That's 19 then, isn't it?
Still very good. Okay,
Yeah.
so hang on. Okay, so in hacking into the system, you reveal.
Oh,
Excuse me.
Whoa. Look at all that.
Oh,
Let's go.
wow. I've got a long way to go.
Oh no,
Oh.
not that.
Oh, look. A whole map.
So you reveal. I'm going to zoom out just for your sake, but we'll zoom in a sec.
Wow.
My goodness. Okay, you reveal the entire schematics of the ship. You sense. How are we going to do this? I hadn't thought this through.
It's like sleeping quarters is the next area. Do you think?
Do you think? Oh, on the left. Yeah.
How do I do this? I probably like that.
Oh, it says living quarters, yeah. Not
like that.
6.
It's all black. I need color. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to point. On your left,
Yeah.
you see you get the front of the computer. You get the impression there are a lot of life signs over in area 6 on the left,
Yeah.
and you also get a spot of it in near the number 1.
Oh, right. By the engines.
Okay,
Yep.
nice.
I mean, just to remind me, what's our main goal? Where are we aiming for in this? I might have missed it in your description.
So if your character recalls
Yeah.
that your captain said,
Yeah.
Sparky, take Corporal Deadhead, beam over there and check it out. See if there are any survivors or gear we can salvage, and then get back.
Oh, this is on the ship. Yeah, this isn't our ship then, is it? Yeah. This
No,
is,
this is
Warped to another ship.
Is it like an abandoned ship?
this is the ship you got distress call from
Oh,
within
that's
a
Deep.
Yeah, I missed it. Sorry, I was listening, but it's
Okay.
all going way
You're
over
taking notes
my
as well.
head at the moment. So.
You're in an asteroid field as well.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Right. Okay. Well, we're here to look for signs of life. We better go and carry on looking where we heard these noises coming from in Area 6.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
through that door.
I'll go first.
Yeah, because you've got the best weapons.
Yeah.
Okay. So in this area, it's still very dark, but you see that all the. Oh, hang on. Oh, I've written something down for this. Wrote. Let me pause this. As the door opens, a strong, foul smell hits you. The room is as dark as the other, but with your torches, you see eggs that are as tall as your waist,
Oh.
all over the place. All the living quarter doors are open, but one.
Oh.
Which one's that?
Do you know what? This is making me remember that Alien film.
Oh yeah.
Eggs. There could be like face huggers
The Alien
inside
film
each
called
of
Alien.
these eggs. Yeah. Oh, that's the room that to the top left where the
Door closed.
Where- the doors
Yeah.
close. So that might be where the noise is coming from.
Mm,
Can we ask a question about the eggs?
Sure, if you want to inspect them, feel free.
Oh, is it worth the risk?
well,
Get your head,
you can
get your
inspect
head
it and
really
I'll
close.
blast it if anything happens. I'll allow
Yeah.
you to get really close to it.
I'll try quarter one of the eggs, and you get ready to shoot.
I'm prepared.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Which room? Does it matter which room?
They're all over the place. So
Oh, wow. All
yeah.
around us. That's
Yeah.
very reminiscent of a certain film.
so do you want to roll for that then?
Actually, yeah. Kane in Alien was a science officer as well, I think.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I'm sure that went well, didn't it? Let's centralize you a bit.
So you're rolling investigation, of which you haven't got a buff,
Oh.
or you are running a tricorder for everything.
Ah.
I'm going to say the tricorder helps with investigation, maybe. I don't know. This is a very dumbed down version of role playing that we're doing here.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, go on then.
Oh, it's 3.
What's a 3? That only gives us 10 points.
Okay. So your tricorder says that it thinks there's something in front of you.
Well, down the hall. Oh, right.
No.
You just mean where it's pointed at. Okay.
Uh-huh.
There's an object there.
Yeah, there is an object. You can't really tell anything about it, really.
Okay, so we're none the wiser then.
Yeah. You hear more shuffling and stifled mutterings from the room.
You hear that? The
I did,
muttling's
yeah.
coming from this room over here.
The one with the closed door?
Yes.
Oh, no.
I can hear mutterings as well. That can only be from a person in
Maybe
distress.
somebody needs our help, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you
Let's go have a look.
take the position then.
Door open.
You attempt to open the door and you hear shuffles and hushed terrace sounds. I assume you wish to continue?
Yes.
When you finally make a headway in opening the doors, a crack, a phaser shot shoots past.
Whoa.
Oh,
Okay,
shooting at us.
Hold
Now
your
make-
fire. We're here to help you.
that's all very good and well. But first, roll for dodge or something like that. I don't know.
Dodge.
That's both of you. So
Oh, gosh.
Okay, me first.
Devon
I'm closest
first.
to the door.
Okay.
See if you survive or not.
What's my armor buff?
Oh
Does
yeah.
that
you've
help
got,
with dodge?
Yeah, why not? We'll pretend it does.
It's +3 or something.
I'm trying to find it. It's +2.
2. Okay, I'll take it.
I'll call it 3 if you like.
10.
Oh, that's pretty. Okay, go on. And Paps?
And I don't get any buff, do I?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
1. Oh, I'm dead.
this one.
I'm the one with the medikit.
Oh no. Okay.
Can you take the medikit off me? Out my shoulder pat. No, out my
But just because you've been
Backpack.
hit doesn't mean you're dead.
All right.
So
Unless it does. I don't know.
I'm
you both-
mortally wounded.
you both fail to dodge the hit. It hits both Deadhead and Sparky in the side.
Oh.
You both get your backs to the wall, out of sight of the door. You both slump down to the ground.
Both of us.
What do you do?
Well, we
Hold-
need my medikit.
Yeah, you do that. I say, hold your fire. We're here to help you.
Who are you? That's my impression of scared people.
We're Glangings from the Zago Quadrant. We got your distress signal,
Yeah, that's it.
and we want to see if you're okay.
Where did you come from?
We beamed in with the beaming technology.
All right, our phasers are down. Now turn off your lights and
Why?
keep quiet.
Why? What do you mean?
Oh boy, it's a bit dialogue heavy. We picked up a drifting cargo container from among the asteroid field, and it turned out to be an stasis pod.
Oh,
We must have triggered the regen process because something came out and it's killed. It's a woman, by the way. That's why I'm doing a terrible impression. She says while trailing off because I'm no good at writing dialogue, really. That's what you get.
So why do I need my light off then, woman?
The beast is attracted to light.
Ah.
Can you get us out of here?
Yes, quick, Sparky, turn your light off.
I will. Okay.
Yes.
How are you gonna? Have I used my medic kit on me yet?
You're both mortally wounded at the moment, so you might, feel free to.
We need to deal with that before we deal with these.
Numpties.
Yeah, I try to think of a nice word.
Okay. I don't know if you want to roll for medicine. I guess. Yeah, go for it. I'm going to give you like a +2 because you're trained or something like that.
Oh,
16. Oh, that's good.
Well, 18's a pretty good roll. So
Is that for both of us?
Sure. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
So a little time passes while you patch yourselves up. The people inside sort of come out and whatever.
Are we going to move on now? Or are we going to try and work out what these eggs are all about?
It's up to you.
I think the eggs are bad news.
I think they're bad news as well. What are these eggs, woman?
We don't know, but they arrived when the beast. I don't know. The beast laid them. Long story short, I can't do dialogue.
I would like to know what is at the end of this corridor. Is that a door?
Yeah, I was wondering that. Straight on.
Did you want to open the door?
Yes.
Okay, you open the door and you just see a bunch of pipes and mechanisms and stuff. It's all just ship stuff, you know.
Ship stuff. Okay.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Do we need to investigate any of the other quarters?
You noticed when you walked past that they were just full of eggs and whatnot, so it's just standard quarter stuff.
Okay. Let's get back to the centre of the ship, shall we?
Yes. I suggest that
the
all
room-
of you distressees go and wait for us in the safe room over there.
Area 7.
Sure, but can't we get out of here now?
No. We've only got one beam.
That's
We
cool.
need to go and look for,
Do you?
for more.
Okay.
We need to go and look for the rest of the crew.
Yeah, can I radio into Scotty and ask how many times he can beam people up?
Sure, but when you said looking for the rest of the queue, the old woman, I'm going to say it was an old woman as well. She says, "This is all that's left. Everyone else is dead."
Oh dear.
Yeah. So, sorry, do you want to beam? Whatever.
Yeah, I suggest we get them to beam then, unless there's any extra information we could do. Oh, actually, yes. Where's all your loot?
I don't know what you mean by loot, sir, but our cargo containers down back.
Oh, yes.
The man.
Is there bad guys down there too?
The bag guy must be down there somewhere.
Cargo is in area 2, look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That big room in the middle.
So should we get these, what we're calling them?
Distressees.
Distressees off.
At this point, a crackle comes across the radio and you hear the captain. "Fellas, we have a storm of rogue asteroids coming right at us. We can't lock up beat." Why did I write this? Coming right at us.
Who wrote this? Yeah.
And we can't lock a beam on you to get you back. We're getting some kind of distortion from the asteroids. You have 10 minutes to move the ship or you're dead.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Are we in
We
a
better-
bridge?
No. Did it? Oh, I didn't really. That's not good, is it?
There is
Hang
an
on.
airlock, look.
Info.
Number 4, airlock.
Yeah, if we've got helmets in, just jump in the airlock and then we'll swim over to our ship.
Yeah. Well, we've got to go to 2 first, haven't we, to get the loot, and then go to 4 to get out.
Where am I? Probably the. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, it's engineering /
Bridge. Oh, is it number 1?
Okay.
Engineering and bridge at number 1.
Yeah, there we go. Is it? What do you want to do? Sorry.
So,
I think we're going to
is
make
this
a.
the bridge, or is it back of the ship, the bridge, where number 1 is?
Where number 1 is the bridge.
So we'll go all the way back there.
Do we have to carry on being cautious, or should we just make a run for it to number 2?
I mean, if we're about to get hit by an asteroid, then
We're in a hurry, aren't we now? We haven't got time to scan for atmospheres and things like that.
Quick, everyone, this way.
Oh, did he say move the ship? move the ship. We have to get to the
out of the asteroid path. Yeah.
Yeah, that should be our goal then, shouldn't it? Let's
Yeah.
maneuver the ship.
And we've got to be at the bridge to do that, yeah? Which is at the back of which is all the way to the side of the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got to go down this long corridor first.
So do you do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You go
You in?
first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I write anything for Car? I don't think I wrote anything for corridor.
Everyone
Huh.
follow me, there's nothing in here.
Fine. There's a corridor and it's dark again. As you,
Don't leave me on my own.
Oh, sorry.
Just stay close
can't-
because my light's off. Don't get lost, everyone.
So everyone follows you, and
Oh, look, they're moving
you,
together. That's
Wow.
clever.
you reach the end of the corridor.
You need to open this door.
Presumably, you open the doors,
Yeah.
and you go through. Okay.
We haven't worked out what's killed the rest of the crew yet, have we?
Mm.
So we've got to be on high alert.
Some kind of beast.
Some more halls, but you notice there's some airlocks here.
I think we should go through the door in front of us into area 2, because then we can go to area 1 after that. Otherwise, we'll go all the way round, haven't we?
Yeah, that's true.
So we'll
So
go through the door in front of us, please.
Okay. You go up to the airlock and it opens. Door. It opens and you and the rest of the guys go in there.
Okay.
You enter a large room filled with boxes. Do you want to shuffle about and check out the gear?
We haven't got time.
Oh, okay.
We'll go to carry on to the bridge. We'll come back later.
Okay. Suddenly,
Or do we split up? Can we do
That
that?
sounds like a great
Yes.
idea.
yeah, it's too late now. So suddenly, from overhead, you hear a loud thud and then a high-pitched scream. The door at the end of the cargo room, I guess, wherever you are. The door at the end
Which is where we were heading.
bends outward until it gives way and falls to the ground. In the doorway stands a monster that puts you both in mind of a reptile / werewolf sort of thing.
Oh.
You get the idea.
Not the alien off of Alien, then.
And not quite. A legally safe alien, if you want
It's a hairy monster, this one.
it. Well, it's a reptilian, so it's
Oh, was
scary.
it?
So
How
do you
it's
describe
a
it?
werewolfy reptilian.
Well, yeah, werewolves are hairy, aren't they?
Well, yeah, but it's
reptiles aren't,
but it's
so which one is he?
A scaly werewolf.
yeah, a scary werewolf. Yeah, let's just say
I can't imagine such a thing.
that. It-
Never heard of such a thing.
Cold-blooded
It
werewolf.
it stares you down and looks rather annoyed.
I bet.
What do you do?
We
Um,
pull our weapons
yeah,
out, don't we?
surely
I've
we've
got
got
a
to blast it.
phaser. I've got a phaser, and you've got what weapon have you got?
I got a massive blaster rifle thing.
Yeah, you've got the best. And we've got a grenade, don't forget. Do we
Oh.
know if this thing's definitely aggressive?
No, he's looking
Uh,
annoyed
what?
at us, but not like angry.
Should we try and let's communicate first?
Okay.
Say we come in peace.
I didn't think to make a model for this, so I guess it's just a square. For those of you who are watching online, it's just a square. Sorry, go on then. What are you doing?
So for those people who are listening, you've just put a black square in between us and the monster, I think.
And in the doorway to the engine room. Yeah.
Yeah. He's not actually been aggressive towards us yet, apart from pulling the door off its hinges.
Yeah, and he's not looking angry or like hungry.
No, I
just
think we
looking
should
annoyed.
communicate. We don't want to do like usually they do in sci-fi and presume the worst straight away, do we?
No, we're not.
Let's attempt to communicate, shall we?
I thought you were a deadhead, though.
Corporal Deadhead. Well, I'm the thinker. I'm stepping in here
Oh,
and saying,
okay, I won't shoot
put
him
your
yet.
weapon away.
Okay.
Put your weapon.
Ah,
no,
but
don't, put
he's
it
a boss.
away. Don't put it away. Just hold it back.
Okay.
Hold
Why
hold fire.
What
Yeah.
am I
Hold-
holding for? Why am I waiting?
Okay.
Are you
Right.
ready in action?
I'm gonna. Will my tricorder allow me to communicate with it'd be like a communication device with all different languages and things? You think?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, you can try it if you like. Yeah.
So can we send out a message in all known languages to say we come in peace?
Shoot to kill, shoot to kill. Come in peace, shoot to kill. Sorry, that's a song reference.
Yeah.
It
Um,
is. Yes.
Oh, I didn't think you got it.
Yeah, I got
Uh,
it. Hang on
from
on the starboard bow.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. From the way it reacts to your words, you feel like it didn't really understand you, but it has softened a bit in its annoyance.
Oh, okay.
More from your tone than the words. Yeah.
I
Right,
turn
so-
back to the distressees and say, "Is this the thing that killed your friends?"
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, it is.
They're still with us, are they? Yeah. Oh well, in that case, unless it's just always been misunderstood.
Oh, you're one of those, eh?
Maybe the rest of the crew were aggressive to start with. I think you should still hold back, and I should approach on my own with my hands sort of out in a very kind of
Locating.
yeah. I'll approach the monster.
Okay. You need to roll for animal handling.
Animal handling. All right. Okay.
I guess. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh,
Oh no, that's not good. That
Okay.
approach hasn't worked.
You get halfway there, and the animal thing, the alien, I guess, it backs up, freaks out, and bares its teeth, and comes to attack, I guess.
I start blasting.
Yes, please do. Yeah, before it gets to me.
Okay. Do you want to roll for that? I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on. 14
Oh, that's mine.
plus.
Plus your...
7 was it? I can't remember. Hang on.
I can't remember.
I should have written these things down.
I wrote
yeah.
mine down.
Plus five.
Yes. Yeah, you got +5.
Yeah, because I remember these things. Yeah.
So 19. That's pretty good. Let's see what am I doing. Your shots hit the alien in the leg, and it screams in a peeved fashion. It runs, hobbling towards you. You feel the damage has slowed its speed significantly.
Oh,
And-
the black box is the monster,
Yeah.
is it? Ah, I've
Yeah.
got you. Yeah.
It reaches Paps. Paps, did you say you wanted to take a shot as well?
Well, if we're defending myself, I'm going to shoot it as well. Yeah, I've still got a phaser, haven't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Devin, do you want to roll for that?
Yeah.
I'm just going to say the phaser doesn't really give you much
8.
pluses.
19.
18, 19.
Oh, very good. Okay.
Well, that's good.
You take your shots. It hits it in the arm. Now it's kind of one arm down.
Really angry.
Yeah, and it doesn't like it too much. But by this time, it gets to Sparky and topples you both to the ground as it claws at you.
Right.
Devin, would you mind rolling for the beast?
Yes.
Oh gosh.
1.
Oh, that's good news. That's
very
good
nice.
news. Wow.
Goodness, we're doing well. It flails about as Devin, as Sparky manages to dodge all its hits. Accidentally, even stabs itself in its flailing, and it takes damage. I guess. Okay, I guess it's back round to Deadhead's turn.
I guess I'll shoot it again, right?
Yeah.
If there's no harm of me potentially shooting Sparky, but there might be because if I hit a roll of 1, I suppose I'm going to shoot Sparky. But
Oh no.
Yep.
let's see. 8 plus 5, 13.
I'm gonna say that's a miss. I'm afraid.
What? 13?
Well, yeah. I mean, normal.
Misses are better than killing me.
Well, I guess yeah. But normal D&D stuff is like your armor's like 15 at least.
I guess if this guy's armor class is quite big because he's a boss, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not some chump, is he?
Okay, perhaps you want to take your turn? You're a bit sort of grappled and whatever at the moment.
Yeah. I could still try shooting again, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Because I'm lying on the floor in front of him, I guess, aren't I?
I'm going to give you a bit of a penalty though, because you're a bit wrapped up at the moment, so your aim might be a bit. I'm going to say a -1 or 2, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Go for it.
All right then. I need a big one.
12.
that's
going down
10.
to
Uh,
-1 or -2?
Let's say -1, but it's still no good, is it? Regardless. The monster arrives as your shots shoot out alongside him. I'm afraid you miss. It's its turn. It gives you some more swipes and rolls you over, I guess. So, you're just rolling about on the floor. Devin, do you want to roll for it?
Rolling for monster.
Oh,
Ooh, 9. That's pretty
9.
low. I'm going to say it misses because that's pretty low. Its arms wave about to no effect. Back to Deadhead, Devin.
Shoot again, I suppose. Do none of our distressees have any weapons at all?
you've
No.
got what's your other
A
weapon?
grenade.
You've got a knife as well.
Knife.
That'll
got-
get me, won't it? Charge him with your big knife.
I could.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to attempt to charge and kind of rugby tackle him off Sparky.
Off for me, yeah, trying to get him
With
away
my-
from me, yeah.
I'm going to give you a plus to that as well because he's downed, isn't he?
Yes,
and
and
it's
it's a special
brave.
weapon.
Yeah,
Also
and
plus.
you're brave, yeah.
You got a +3 on that, but yeah.
Okay, cool. Right, 13.
I'm gonna say that's good enough because he's down and he's kind of out for the count. So you run up to him, you jump and stab down on his back, and that does him in.
So
Does him in?
He's dead.
He cries out and rolls over limply onto Paps, so he's Paps is pinned.
How do I want
it's
to kill
funny.
him, you want to say?
Oh, well, you didn't roll 20, but sure. Okay, how do you want to kill him?
Exactly how you describe it.
Oh, great, that worked out well. Well done. You conquered the beast.
Oh, he's dead, but he's lying. Oh, he's gone. He's not lying on top of me anymore.
Oh yeah, no. For comedic effect, he's on top.
Okay. You're gonna help get me out. I think I'm gonna need a first aid kit now, aren't I?
Oh yeah, you did get hit, didn't you?
Sparky, you're all right. That was a bit of a beating you just took.
I did. I think you need to get my medic pack out again and help me.
Yeah, where is that? Is that in your pocket? Let's have a look.
It's in my backpack.
That's in
Yeah.
your backpack. Okay, let's have a look.
As you do that, over the crackled radio, you hear the captain say something. I didn't really prepare for this. You've only got a minute. This ship's going to blow. It's the asteroid field's right on us.
We're too far from the airlocks. We've got to carry on to the bridge. Get to number 1. Don't worry about me,
Can you
Sparky.
walk?
No, I'm Sparky.
Yeah, you're Sparky.
Don't worry about me, deadhead.
Okay.
Go get to the bridge and move the ship.
I don't want to leave you alone. Who knows what else is around here? Can you walk?
I'll crawl.
Okay. Okay, I'm off.
Why have you assumed you can't walk?
I don't know. That's what
I'm lying
asking.
on the floor in pieces. I've told him not to worry about applying the meds to me.
Okay.
Just
Right.
get to the bridge.
So you come to the door. Obviously, it's peeled apart because of the monster busting through it. You run in there. Devon, what do you do?
I start smashing buttons because I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Oh no, this hasn't worked out well, has it? Okay, why don't you see what you think is the main control console or some such? Roll for it, I guess. I don't know if you should get a minus for being.
Yeah,
oh,
I
boy.
probably should get
Oh.
one, but I think I'll probably
Okay. Well, that's a high class fail. So
If I was say something like I don't know what I'm doing and come
Sparky,
back to me.
what are these buttons? What's going on? Help!
Yeah.
let's just say you made it to the end room. Okay.
Yeah, I'll let help me get to the console.
Yeah, I'm gonna lift you up.
Lift me up. Yeah.
Do a strength check.
Now I'm the cleverer one, aren't
Yeah,
I? So
strength check.
hopefully I can make sense of these controls. Yes.
Yeah, 17. I can easily.
Okay, so that was for Devon's strength check for lifting you. Okay,
All right.
now perhaps.
Oh no, I thought this was for controlling the ship. But
So tense. You got 30 seconds.
Quick.
with the help of the tricorder, I'm using the tricorder to make sense of these controls. Just stop fiddling with them.
All right, roll for it. Yeah.
Rolling.
Hitchhiker's reference, by the way.
Oh no!
Oh no, it's a
5,
+7. Don't
7,
forget,
12.
+7 with the tricorder.
12 is no good.
What?
You fumble around and you don't know what's going on.
Oh no.
What do we do?
What about? Is there any other members of the crew that can help?
The captain happens to be there, and he shuffles in, and whatever does the code. He unlocks the screen for you.
Unlock the controls. Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to try again?
Yeah, let me try again.
10 seconds.
Using the
Oh
+7.
no!
Oh, no. It's still no good. Is there anybody else back there who can help?
Goodness gracious! The pilot,
Any engineers or pilots?
the pilot comes in and does it for you. I guess.
Oh, well, he's successful.
The ship boots up. Your engines behind you roar into life, and your ship flies, or well, their ship, I guess, but zooms out and narrowly avoids the asteroid field.
That was tense.
Yeah.
Oh boy!
I didn't think we were going to make it.
Handy with this crewmate, you could have stood for us the entire time.
It was very, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's very tempting to just let you all die, but okay,
Yeah.
we'll let you win.
Wow.
All right. The captain comes over the radio and says, "Good job. That was a close one. Next time, maybe we'll send more than just 2 crewmen over. I don't know."
Yeah.
But what about all those eggs? Is it our problem?
I think we
Ooh.
should get out of here and nuke the site from orbit.
What about all the loot?
Oh, yeah.
Now that you're out of the asteroid field, the captain says something like, "Great, we can now look onto you." That's all going. Yeah. What should we do? What's the situation over there?
Captain, please beam up the lutations in Zone 2 and the distressees, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And us? Or we want to
And
stick about
us.
for the eggs?
Yeah, and then we'll nuke the site from orbit.
Yeah, and
Because we
us.
can't let these eggs get back to Earth.
No.
Foul-smelling eggs
Great.
with
All
hairy
that
monsters inside them. Or scaly, hairy werewolves.
All that happens, and you get a extra rifle. You get +7 now to attack rolls, and you perhaps get some sort of medi something or other that gives you plus rolls to medi stuff. And you're level 2, I guess.
Yay, level 2.
Yay!
Wow.
From all your adventuring. Well done.
Wow. Did we succeed?
Yeah, I
That
guess.
was exciting. We didn't go anywhere else around the ship, but no, it was good. Yeah.
Well done.
Wow.
All right, and that's the end of my my roleplay.
Wow. Did you draw that ship?
No, to be fair, I did copy it, but I did add the numbers and the titles to everything.
Very good.
Yikes!
How do you pronounce that name of the ship?
Yes, I was about to ask that question.
Eichluss.
Eichluss.
Aesticulus.
For those who aren't watching, they're just listening. They'll be wondering what on earth we're doing. Just thinking about how that sounded.
The ship had a name, basically.
Yeah.
But you've blown it up now, so no one cares.
Oh.
No.
You could have had a free ship of your own. Goodness.
But those eggs.
Not worth the risk.
Those alien eggs might have held medical keys to unlock great medical advances.
Yeah, plus, the only reason you had a hard time with the other guys is because you failed to bring it up right. You could have had a great hard time. Those babies you just killed.
If we could have chatted to the hairy, scaly werewolf, we'd have been able. He might have let us have the eggs for free.
Yeah,
Give me your
animals,
and I'll chat to you.
As long as they don't have acid for blood, would have been all right.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Very good.
All of what might have been. Yeah. So that's a bit of role playing, is it? That's the first time I've ever done anything like that before in my life.
That's
very good.
That's a very vague sense of role playing. Obviously, D&D is the most popular version of role playing, which is all set in sort of a mystical Lord of the Rings style land with wizards and whatnot,
and castles and things,
and dungeons.
I like the sci-fi version. Do people do this in sci-fi as well?
There's all manner of genres, yeah. I don't know what it's called for sci-fi, but yeah, there probably is a version with all the rules and whatnot in place. I just made it up, as you may have been able to tell.
Yeah. So, in your writings, have you got different responses for each thing? That obviously, if we get a low number, you read this bit. If you get a high number, you read this bit. Well,
I did, but I didn't do it enough to the degree in which it would have been very good. So I had to improv quite about half of all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Any
questions about roleplay as a genre? Any thoughts? Do you like it?
I did like it. Yeah. Yeah. It was fun.
So next time we would go back in with this level 2 gear, and that's how you progress. It's just by defeating these bosses and doing these missions, and your character then progresses in the story, right?
Yes, generally speaking, that's how you keep your character. You come back and do another mission or something like that. Yeah. For us, I doubt that's ever going to happen, but I guess I can keep it on the back burner if we like.
I just say it. Well, I just say it because you say, "Well, now you've got a +7 battle rifle thing," and never get to use it. So.
Yeah, no. Ordinarily, you would come back the next week or something like that and carry on, and you get better gear as you go and stuff like that.
Yeah. What if you do die? If I had been killed by that monster,
there are a few contingencies. Obviously, in magical terms, you would be able to. There's a few revive spells or something like that, and there's a few rules about it. But generally, you don't die, but it is possible. Yeah, you'd have to whip up a new character sheet, I guess.
Yeah.
Can you lose levels as well if you had to be revived? So if I was a character level 3 or something, might I lose a level
because you lost your arm or something like that? I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any contingencies for that, really. No.
Yeah. Okay.
Or rules around it.
I think lots of DMs are different in how strict and hardcore they are with dying. Like they can give you a lot of chances. because in D&D you've got death saving rolls as well, where you got 3 chances basically.
Well, we kind of had that just now because I should have let the ship blow off and you all die,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
I feel bad. So. You rolled so badly. I don't understand.
Yeah. But some DMs would be like, okay, well, yeah, you lost, you're dead.
I don't think we said, but DM is the dungeon master. It's the version of what I just did, but for people who play Dungeons and Dragons. Whereas I'm the game master, same job, just there's no dungeons. So yeah.
So GM, game master.
Yeah.
Mm.
Cool. Well, that's the end of my segment.
Well done.
Very good. Is it all you hoped it would be, Devon?
Yeah, better.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting a map, to be honest, and that's pretty cool. It's quite a detailed map as well.
Next time I might do it on a planet or something like that, if we ever do it again. Yeah. Could be a bit exciting.
Yeah, I've not role-played in a while, so I kind of missed the talking to other characters and thing part of it.
Oh, you enjoy that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, I'm sorry, I'm no good at it, but yeah.
No, it's good. It's fun.
I did write some dialogue, but it runs out very quick.
Yeah. At the beginning, when I was like talking to Sparky, and Sparky's just ignoring me.
Yeah, it's pretty
rude.
Who
else am I talking to? There's no one else in the room. It's just funny.
I don't know whether you were asking questions of
GM.
GM or you were.
Yeah.
My first time. I didn't know.
Yeah,
I was meant to respond.
It was funny.
Jolly good.
Well done, guys. That was fun.
On with the show.
Let's set your next assignment and say toodaloo.
Right, excellent. Thank you for that, Ford. That was very fun. Up next time, we review a game.
Oh.
Obviously, as it kind of rotates around, doesn't it? The kind of things we review. Like last time we did music, as we mentioned before. This time it's a game, and apparently it's Minecraft again. So I think we've done Minecraft before.
How did this happen?
I don't know.
We're smarter than this.
So we're doing like Team Hardcore, which is basically just, I guess we all go in a hardcore mode. If you die, you're out. I guess we're going to have like a task for us to do.
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's good.
Like a little challenge or something for us to achieve.
Yeah, we see how long we last, I guess.
Yeah.
Or make it that we're not allowed to sleep, and we've got to make something out of diamonds or something like that.
Yeah, oh my goodness!
Yeah,
Yikes!
Yeah, something like that sounds good.
FYI for the votes, we got 50% on the Minecraft.
Whoa.
We got
really
33% on Sims Build It and 17% on League of Legends.
So I think last time I said if Sims Build It doesn't get selected, then it will be removed from the future poll.
What a shame.
So that's that gone then, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it got the second most amount of votes, so I guess some people
don't hold on to this. It's been in there for ages.
It's had chances since we began doing this, so I think it's proven to me that nobody wants to play Sim City Build It, which, funnily enough, I don't play very much now either. So that's fine. I still go on it once a week, roughly, but no, it's not my go-to game at the moment. It hasn't been for a while, so.
All right, that brings this episode to a close. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Thank you for playing, and thank you for being.
Joining in the fun.
Yeah. If you're listening to this on podcast platform, then you can always jump onto our YouTube and watch the video version, because we have video on this. You can see the dice rolls. You hopefully be able to see the spaceship if it all goes to plan. But otherwise, we're on practically almost every podcast platform, major ones. So make sure you subscribe to us, leave reviews if you can. We're also on Twitter, or X, whatever you call it, at Theory of Anything, with TING at the end. But if you want to get in contact with us at all about anything that we've talked about, or any suggestions, or review, or anything at all, then you can email us as well. The email address is theoryofanything@hotmail.com. And don't forget to vote in the description for what you want us to review.
Is it just left for me to say the thing then?
Yeah, same thing. Yeah.
All right then. Yeah. So until we meet around the microphone again next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.